Yet for the past 6 months, my health,
Been going crazy.
I mean, I'm shredded right now. Well, am I shredded? Absolutely
And my boy's pretty
shredded.
shredded. Putting that work in.
Guys, I'll be honest, I haven't been to the gym in 6 months.
Ain't no way. Nah, I be like that though. When you got good genetics.
Month over month.
This man Don fighting Thanos in his sleep. This man said he hasn't been in the gym in 6 months. He looks pretty like in good shape. This boy out here fighting Thanos, bro.
Over
In his
month, I
dreams.
keep making more money.
All right, boys. Today we're gonna do something a little different. We're gonna be reacting to Eternal Dawn, or some of y'all probably know him as Dawn Reacts. He's actually a reaction channel. That's the irony of me reacting to him. And I believe he's Jamaican. I'm also Jamaican, so that's pretty funny. I've been watching his channel for a while, so we're gonna get into it. Bro, it's hot as hell in here, bro. There's no AC. Like, bro, it's hot.
30 years. I've been on the earth for 30 years. I've done a lot in those 30 years. I was born in Jamaica. I
There you go. He said it.
was a good student. I was an athlete. I moved to America. I was a good student. I had girlfriends. I went to college in California, moving from Florida. Did all kinds of shit. Became a YouTuber. Did that for, or still doing it, but been doing that now for almost a decade. I was an atheist. I became incredibly religious. I deconstructed. And then I found this. And I can say without a shadow of a doubt that this is unlike any other period of my life. The way how my life is going now is unlike any other period of my life. See, in all those past phases of my life, they may have had different themes, different characters, different colors, but they were all the same. And this is different. It has been several months since I've had a bad day.
I'm trying to get like that.
In all of my 30 years, I cannot think of a time in my life, probably since childhood, and I mean when I was a little guy, that I could say I have gone several months without a single bad day. For the last several years, for as long as I can remember, I got sick several times a year, every year without fail. I mean, it's been now February, March, April, May, June. It's almost been half a year. Haven't gotten sick once. And in that time, I've had to deal with all kinds of stressful things, including moving, which is one of the most stressful things that people endure.
That man
I have
genetics.
never
Oh
seen
shit.
this much upward progression in my life, in every area of my life. When I look back at the course of my life, I could always, I would always find something that I wanted to improve, and then I would see other shit fall off. So if I wanted to improve my productivity with my work, I would neglect relationships. If I wanted to increase my health and wellness, my fitness, my productivity at work would decrease. If I wanted to prioritize my relationships, my health and fitness would, something was all, it always felt like I was
Like a
trading
balance.
one thing for another. Yet for the past 6 months, my health,
Been going crazy.
I mean, I'm shredded right now. Well, am I shredded? Absolutely
And my boy's pretty
shredded.
shredded. Putting that work in.
Guys, I'll be honest, I haven't been to the gym in 6 months.
Ain't no way. Nah, I be like that though. When you got good genetics.
I'm in great
Don probably
physical
work out from
health.
home or some shit. What the fuck you do?
My sleep has never been better. I keep making more money month over month.
This man Don fighting Thanos in his sleep. This man said he hasn't been in the gym in 6 months. He looks pretty like in good shape. This boy out here fighting Thanos, bro.
Over
In his
month, I
dreams.
keep making more money.
That's how you
My
stay in
wife and
shape.
I haven't fought in months. It's been over a month since my wife and I have even butted heads in the slightest. And it's been months since we've had a full, real fight. And that fight lasted less than 24 hours.
Real shit.
When I compare that, I've been married for almost 4 years. When I look back at the previous three and a
Oh
half.
shit! I'd like to pause right here real quick and say, bro, arguing is so pointless. Like, think about all the times that you've argued in the past, and let's say you won. Like, what did it really do for you? Like, it didn't really do much. It's just a feeling of, oh yeah, I won that argument. Or let's say you didn't win and it was a stalemate. You just argued for no reason. Like, you guys are just yelling at each other. Like, I know Don's about to get into a good point on why it lasted 24 hours.
Years of my
Most people
marriage.
hold on for weeks.
That shit wasn't happening. We weren't going months at a time without fighting. Not since we've been married. Before we got married, we never fought. And then after we got married, we would bump heads from time to time, especially when the kids were born and we didn't know what the fuck we were doing and we were both getting overwhelmed. And then, of course, shit really hit the fan when I became religious. And shit really, really hit the fan when I took that to a very extreme place. But even after deconstructing and coming out of religion, and or even prior to deconstructing and becoming less extreme, we were still fighting. And I don't think that's uncommon. I don't think it's uncommon for any couple that lives together, who's been together for over 5 years, because we were dating for over a year before we got married. I don't think it's uncommon for them to butt heads at least once a month, right? I think a lot of people, they butt heads more often than that. And oftentimes, the ones who don't butt heads and fight with each other, it's because they're ignoring each other. But we are so close, closer than we've ever been, more united than we've ever been. I work from home, she works from home. We got 3 babies that are a handful. We have all of these things going on, yet no fighting. Never had a better relationship with my little sisters, my parents, my friends. Every aspect of my life gets better and better and better. It almost feels every day, to be honest. Every day I can feel myself. I feel more confident, less anxious. This is what I've always wanted. I've always wanted to feel like this. Like I got it figured out. Like I understand how to play the game of life. This is what I've always wanted since I was a child. And I never before felt like I got it, even when I was having successes in the different arenas of my life. I never felt like I really got a handle on this shit. And it's because it took me until I was 30 to actually understand what the fuck is going on. The reality that we live in, each of us, we are designing our reality every moment of every day. Everything that you choose to engage in is actively shaping your reality. You know on Tinder how you swipe left and you swipe right? Life is kind of like that. You're presented with an event, and you have the opportunity to decide whether or not you're going to engage in it
Or disengage.
and how you're going to engage with it. Oh, you notice that person has a bad attitude? Would you like to engage?
Hell nah.
Yes or no?
Deuces.
When you get to the point, the more you can laser
It's that
in
maturity, son.
on only engaging with things that serve you.
You're taking a huge
That's
W.
the big thing. Things that serve you. Things that harmonize with your desired reality. Once you get to that place, life starts everything just starts going well. Everything just starts going easy. Everything falls into place without any effort. That's the crazy part. It doesn't feel like I'm trying. I'm not trying to stay lean. I'm not trying to grow my YouTube channels. I'm not trying to have a good relationship with my wife. All I'm doing
Put in
is
that
choosing.
effort.
What do I engage in and with?
Swipe right on yourself.
Even when you practice gratitude, you're engaging with things that serve you. Things that, oh yeah, I want more of this shit in my life. I'm focusing on that. Another big thing to note is the significance that an event plays in shaping your reality is directly related to the strength of the emotional response that it evokes within you. And so when you approach the gas station counter and you have some gum, whether or not you take and purchase this gum will hardly do anything to shape your reality because it evokes no emotion. It's nothing. It's meaningless. Have the gum, don't have the gum, doesn't fucking matter. But when you bring your head up to talk to the clerk and you notice the clerk has a bad attitude,
Start beefing with a.
now if you engage with that clerk, especially if you
And you
engage
shoot your
with that
dumb ass.
clerk with a frustrated, annoyed, angry
You get murked by the clerk. Ooh, that
mindset,
rhyme.
those are the emotions that you're feeling. Now that is something which will shape your reality. And of course, even that, it's not the one event here and there that shapes your reality. It's the collective. It's all about momentum. That's why most people live unimpressive lives, because they're all over the place. They are engaging with all kinds of shit. Good shit, bad shit, shit that contradicts each other. The more you can just laser in and focus on engaging with those things that serve you. And of course, in order to know what those things are, you must have a pretty clear idea of the reality you wish to experience. Without that, then you can't discern what serves you from what doesn't serve you. Do you have a clear picture in your mind of what a perfect life for you would even look like? First, establish that. And once that has been clearly articulated and understood within your mind, now it's simple, now it's easy. Anything you don't want more of, do not engage with. Simple. Especially do not engage emotionally. Be neutral. I don't want my children to throw more tantrums. Doesn't mean I completely ignore them when they're throwing a tantrum. I remain emotionally neutral. You could say I'm ignoring them to a degree, but I'm not making them feel as if I'm not aware of their presence. I just communicate with my body language, eye contact, the lack of talking, that I am not interested in this behavior right here.
He gives them the stare down of doom. That's what it sounds like.
It's like I'm looking at them like this. They're going, "Ah!"
Bro, they don't
And
know
it's like,
Don fight Thanos in his sleep, bro. The kid's not ready. Mm-mm-mm.
and then once they calm down, I'm like, ah, that's what I want more of. Pick them up. Do that with every aspect of life. Life itself will teach you how to play the game of life if you're paying attention. You can find all of the principles of manifestation and living just a kick ass life in literally anything. Anything, bro. Video games, working on cars, bodybuilding, relationships with friends, a partner, a child, work, literally. And that's because at the end of the day, everything is just energy and everything is being governed by the same universal principles. Even the Bible talks about that, how you can just look at nature to understand God. Everything works exactly the same way, bro. Everything. Once I realized that, life just became easy and simple. And so that's my encouragement for you today. Try and gamify life. Every event, especially the ones that evoke emotions, strong emotions, whether good or bad. Ask yourself, do I want more of this? Do I want to swipe right or swipe left? Do I want to engage? Whenever you engage, you're telling the universe, I want more of this. Especially if you engage with a
It's almost like
high
karma
degree of
principles.
emotion. That's the big
What you
thing.
what you put in is what you get back out. I start doing, let's say I start stealing and I'm getting away with it. Over time, someone's gonna review some type of footage and I get caught or I get sloppy and now I'm in jail. And I guess like positive, that could be the same for positive things. I do good, then I can affect other people's lives in a positive way. So it's like really deep, bro. This shit's deep. Like it could apply to like anything, the small things, the big things. Don's cooking, bro. I agree with what he's saying.
The better you can become at that, the faster your life will become exactly the way you want it to be. I hope that helps.
I need to do a guided meditation, bro. Well, let me pause that. Oh, I didn't give him a like. There you go, give him a like. Hey, I think that was a pretty solid video. 16 minutes too. Yeah, I think I learned a good amount. I like his concept of swipe left, swipe right on positive or negative things. And when he said that, that made me think. I was like, oh, you can like swipe left or swipe right on yourself too, right? Why wouldn't you want to swipe right on yourself? Because like you got to bet on yourself. You got to bet on all the things that, like he said, it's a daily battle. You forge your future with your daily actions and events that you take place in. So I could swipe right on myself. I trust myself. Oh, I got to go to the gym. Okay, that's one swipe right, right? Oh, I gotta whatever make this reaction video. That's another swipe right, right? Oh, I gotta be positive in this interaction instead of kind of like with his kids being all engaging in an argument with his kids. Instead, he gave him the stare down of doom. That's like swiping right on positivity instead of swiping left, which everything just goes left and then you do the exact opposite of all that. So I don't want to beat the dead horse though. That's what I got from that. It's a very good channel. This is a spiritual channel. He also has another channel, Young Don Reacts. That's like his bigger channel. And he also has a third one. I think it has like 2 million subs. He did like animations on it. So yeah, this is pretty good. I'm gonna definitely do more reactions to his videos. I got a couple on my playlists that I gotta check out, and I'm gonna put this in Opus clips, and then uh hopefully it clips the best parts of this video so I can just upload on TikTok. So yeah, I'm gonna just end it here, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. Thank you.